Over the past 3 years, I have spent 2,000 United States dollars trying to treat my small intestinal bacteria overgrowth, and I still have it. If you are one of the unfortunate people to be afflicted with SIBO, watch till the end of the video so you can learn all the things that I have learned so you can save some money because this is about to be a very long journey. The first thing you should not do is immediately go to a functional medicine doctor. Before you begin to go down the route of alternatives and things that do not necessarily fit into conventional medicine, you have to make sure that you have crossed out some of the major health issues. That means you should go to a GI doctor first. Go see your PCP and go see your GI doctor and get the conventional testing done. Not only is a functional medicine doctor also pretty expensive, but you want to make sure that you are actually dealing with something that is more systemic and not something that requires immediate medical intervention. As I said earlier, I have spent a lot of money on medication. And the thing about it is, before you go out and shill all the money on earth trying to treat your small intestinal bacteria overgrowth, actually know what the medication funding options are for you. Some of the manufacturers might have coupons that help you reduce the cost. When I lived in Ireland, they had this program where you can only pay a max amount of medication for a month and then your medication is covered. And here in Portugal, you can actually keep the receipts of your medicine to get some kind of tax refund. So yes, you'll be shilling out a pretty penny for this medication, but it can be significantly cheaper. So before you go out and spend all the money, ask your doctors, your pharmacists, and those in the medical field around you what options you have for funding your treatment. Another big mistake that people with digestive issues make is that once you know you have a problem, especially when you've ruled out some of the major problems you could have, you know you don't have any kind of digestive cancer, you know you don't have anything like Crohn's disease that requires medication, you know that this might actually be a chronic condition, is that you realize, oh, there are 50 different diets I could do. When you have digestive issues, you recognize that when you're on the internet, every single person has felt better on every kind of diet. Some people feel better on carnivore, some people feel better going completely vegan. And there is a reason why that is happening, is that the person has some kind of intolerance. And when you go on these very strict diets, you end up just eliminating some stuff. And that elimination process just allows you to filter some things that would ordinarily cause you dysfunction and reduce your symptoms, not necessarily cure your issue. But the major problem with going through a lot of dietary changes at once is that yes, you feel better, but you are masking the issues, and also you're probably going to start losing a lot of weight because when you eliminate so much food, you don't have the appetite to just eat what you're left with. And that can make you feel tired and worse. And sometimes you just need the stamina to actually fight your disease. You need to be in it